Hello and welcome again to Casual Magic. I'm finally able to make the video about the Christmas collection. I'm very sorry for the delay. It's just been a crazy year. But if you remember, back at Christmas I showed you a little preview of the set that I bought from someone for give or take $120. Came with a fully loaded carrying case and several boxes, including just generic long boxes like this, and then this beautiful old green Mirage box. Empty, but yeah, green. Yeah, no duh. But I kind of remember a few of these back in the day, and these things were absolutely beautiful. When is this even from? There, 1996. So that's just a nice little perk thrown in. Some of this is basic lands. I have giant stacks on my desk of other commons that are not necessarily noteworthy, but I do want to show you a few of the foreign collection before I get to all of the English cards. I've got 4 of them here. First and foremost, Mana Matrix. This is super fun, and since I don't read Italian, I have the translation here. Mana Matrix, 6 to get out. Instant and enchantment spells you cast cost up to 2 of anything less to cast. So that's going in an EDH deck. It is absolutely going in an EDH deck for fun. Sorrow's Path, just because this is historically known as one of the worst cards in Magic because it does damage to your own creatures. I don't know why you would play this. Maybe it'd be funny to put in, some sort of deck where you have this, donate it to an opponent, and tap their creatures to kind of screw them over. And then, Taiko Jumon, the Japanese counterspell. Love it. Absolutely love it. That's just going to go in for a little bling. Yeah, it's not necessarily, a foil or anything spectacular or fancy, but it'll be fun. So that's the foreign pile. So in the meantime, we'll see if I can get some sort of little generic music queued up and get through the giant stack of cards. I got everything sorted out by color, and here we go. Whew! That wraps it up for the cards. That's not the last thing I want to show you, though. I want to quickly show you the case, just as a nice add-in. That's the case, and if I can gently put it down on the Urza lands. That is too many Urza lands. So, yeah, it's a little beat up. Sure, that happens. It was nice, came with some tokens. Nice little interesting glass beads, which I haven't used before, but I'm looking forward to. Had at least one nice little deck box in there. These are all just full of sleeves, but little plastic ones. The slightly inappropriate one, I've never seen one like this before. I don't know if anyone else has seen one like that, with some kind of weird dragon demon thing and this woman taking her top off. I don't know if Ultra Pro just did that once and never did it again. But something else in here that made me want it immediately was this. One of the original Duelist life counters, the Abacus style one, from 1990, what was it, 6? Yeah, they're 1996. I remember these in hobby stores, and basically when I Googled this thing online and saw that it was, geez, I don't think it was under $50 when I looked that day, I just kind of gasped because I realized, oh my god, this is a really old collection. Like, this guy probably played as a kid and he's just getting out of the game now. I need this. I absolutely need this. So this was a huge selling point for me to make a kind of an offer on it as quickly as possible and get out of there. So that was an absolutely huge, huge selling point. So the case thrown in, that's nice, but you know, that's kind of negligible. However, that's a significant portion of the value. Also, something else that was kind of interesting. So out of all these boxes that I got, he said, oh, I've got some boxes of just like some commons. You know, they're junk. I'll sell them to you for $1 each. Well, they're not all necessarily just commons that are completely worthless. I mean, there are things like this that, yeah, they're not completely bulk. They have a tiny bit of value. But one of the things in there that was accidentally included was this. And it's kind of funny because I didn't check. I just checked, you know, a couple. I was like, great, I'll take them. This is a box of not Magic cards. These are baseball cards. These are Donruss 1990 cards. Hey, it's Greg Maddux, back when he was a Cub. Oh, man. How many of you collected baseball cards when you were a kid? Only to realize years later that that was not as financially lucrative as Magic cards were. Like, if I would have said, oh, Dad, I want a box of Legends instead of a box of, you know, Tops, then, yeah, great. I could essentially be a rich man now. No, I wanted baseball cards because baseball cards were cool. Stupid child, but at least I'm glad I have a lot of the Magic cards that I do have from when I was a kid. But needless to say, these are all the highlights of everything from the Christmas collection. Probably my favorite one of all is naturally that foil Sorin. That was shocking to see. Because I already love him in EDH, to be able to just dump your opponent's life total down to 10, but a foil version, especially with those little glowing red eyes. Oh, so cool. I love that card. So, everything that you see here, rough price that I've calculated, is up on the screen. Woo! That is certainly worth the $120 that I paid for it. I absolutely had a blast going through this. I'm using some of these cards right now in my Crash deck, and I'm looking to build a lot more decks using some of these cards. It was a fun time to get this, spend the time going through it, cataloging everything, getting ideas. It's just a wonderful experience every once in a while to get one of those collections and just have kind of a sense of renewal to say, oh, this is something that I've always wanted, or oh, this is something that I've got an idea for. And those wheels in your head start going, and you just go ahead and churn out something new, and it kind of reinvigorates your spirit. In a way, I do feel bad that the guy was put to a point that he wanted to get out of the game, but needless to say, I am going to take very good care of his cards, and they are going to get a lot of playing time over the years to come. So to him, I have to say thank you. So if you'd like to see more videos like this, please click that like button, leave a comment below, and if possible, subscribe to my channel, because I'm still looking to get to 100 subscribers naturally without using Patreon or other kind of get viewers quick schemes. So that's it for this time. Please look forward to my next videos. I've got a lot of stuff in the queue right now, not to mention summer is on the horizon. Really looking forward to it, and until next time, good luck.
Hey, it's Greg Maddux, back when he was a Cub.